want to state this right now. I am very proud to be a neurodivergent person. I look like Cousin Ed. I love the Addams Family. Oh hey, y'all look cute today. Gotta find my Where's my Well, hello, I'm Erica. I am Odd. I'm currently just packing up my purse. We are hitting the cafe, but I didn't realize how late it was, and I'm like, I have to go now if I want to be able to actually sit and enjoy my coffee and get any work done. Just going to edit today. I need some lip gloss. But we're gonna go back to that cafe I was at a few vlogs ago because I love it there. So hopefully I can get some editing done. Why did I pick this angle? Jesus. Well, I'm thinking about it. Got the cutest little earrings the other day. Love. Everything's 14 karat gold. My earrings are solid, not plated, because I have allergies, as we talked about, but you can get really cheap solid 14 karat gold earrings at TJ Maxx, just so everyone is aware. These were like 20 bucks. Yeah, and they're real, not diamonds, but like gold, so I can wear it. But I actually have the tarot card, the Chariot, for Cancers, because I am a Cancer, not only to society, but it is my zodiac sign. We have to go. I just want to talk to you guys on my way there because they usually play like really loud music, not unbelievably loud, but enough to get me copywritten. I just want to talk to you guys a little bit. I didn't really get into it last week. I have not been sleeping well. As we know, I have chronic PTSD and I am medicated for it, but sometimes it's just not enough. Not in a dosage way, but in a way of sometimes your mind just wins and you don't sleep well. But when I don't sleep well, my anxiety gets worse, which makes my sensory disorder worse, and I've just been like flipping out at the smallest shit. Like normal things that people do. If somebody like accidentally clanks a glass against another one, I'm like, why the would you do that? What? Like I freak out, and it's not their fault. It's my fault. It's not my fault. I have a condition. I don't like actually freak out. I just get very internally like angry and upset. And so I'm like, okay, it's time to go and just change your scenery again. And that's a very important part of living with both neurodivergency and CPTSD, is you have to find balance between the two. And with my neurodivergency, I really like routine. That's why a lot of my vlogs are very mellow. They're very like, this is what I do within my daily life. This is the real shit. And a normal part of my routine has become going to cafes and working or reading or whatever, because I found it's a really nice balance between getting the change of scenery that I need in order to like combat my anxiety, where I just find comfort in cafes. So it does ease my anxiety to be there and have that change of scenery. Also, it like keeps a nice routine for my neurodivergency. But yeah, I've just been really struggling with my anxiety aspect of my CPTSD lately and the sleep. And so just my sensory disorder has been so really bad. And I talked to my therapist about it because I was like, I don't know what's causing my sensory disorder to get so bad. And she said, your anxiety and CPTSD can make it even worse. It's not, you don't just have to be overstimulated physically in the outside world to be suffering from your sensory disorder getting triggered. So this is like my happy compromise, I feel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna stop at the bookstore there, because again, bookstores just like make me happy. They comfort me. And I'm definitely like a creature of habit. I like the movies, I like my crystal stores, I like my bookshops, and I like my cafes. And those are my happy places that I go a lot, because just daily life is, you know, sometimes a lot. And I think that we all need to recognize that. And I want to state this right now. I am very proud to be a neurodivergent person. And it's something that I want to change the stigma around, but we also need to acknowledge, like, there are times that it's harder being neurodivergent in a neurotypical world. The world is not built for me. It's gotten better now. I know like some Targets have like sensory friendly hours, which I think is a beautiful thing. But I've had to learn and work twice as hard in my life to just live daily life than other people. I can't even explain it really well right now. Maybe when my anxiety gets better and the season's up, because it does go through like ebbs and flows of like, majority of the time I'm kind of fine with my sensory disorder as long as I'm in comfortable clothes. My anxiety's relatively under control, but it's times like this that I'm like, I can feel that there's a thread wrong in this sleeve. And when I get there, I'm gonna have to cut it out. Like, it's really, really bad. Like, I'm getting hot right now. talking about it. But I share a lot of the funny aspects of like having a sensory disorder because I have to find humor in everything or else I'm gonna freak out, okay? I have to find humor in everything dark in my life. Do you read me? Do you hear me? I also wanted to come on and be like, yes, I'm neurodivergent. And I want to show you the more funny aspects of it and things like that. But I just want to show you that there's some days that I'm not okay. And there's some days that it's really rough. And that doesn't mean that I want to be a different person. That doesn't mean that I wish I was neurotypical, because I don't. I can tell you with complete honesty that I don't wish that I was neurotypical, because honestly, I don't know what that's like. I've been neurodivergent my entire life. You're born neurodivergent. I was born like this. I don't know any other way to be, and why would I wish to be something that I can never be? There's no cure. There's nothing that fixes it. There's medications that can alleviate symptoms temporarily, but at the end of the day, when I go to bed, this is who I am. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't think that I should have to change that, but that doesn't mean that there aren't days that are just a little bit harder, and weeks that are a little bit harder dealing with my symptoms. And so if you're somebody who's neurodivergent, who's maybe been having a rough time, and maybe it's just your symptoms are acting up a little bit more for whatever reason, if you're having a rougher week with your symptoms in this world that was not created for people like us in mind, I see you. You're valid. It's really hard sometimes, but you're still awesome. And don't try to change yourself so that the masses are more comfortable. Become the chaos. Become the chaos in the world. Tell them to f themselves if they don't like it. Honestly, that's how I feel. Oh, are there no parking spots on here? Oh, is there none? Oh, there's some. Oh, I'm just gonna park here. Oh my God, a photographer. But that's where I'm at mentally. I left the house very quickly, so that's how I've been feeling. But you're valid, we're here, and we're adorable. So that's all that matters. Okay, I'm gonna go get my coffee and get to work. I want everyone right now to subscribe for the simple fact that I walked away from that Hocus Pocus tarot card deck. I was so tempted, but I have so many tarot card decks. It was a lot for me to walk away from that. But they're everywhere. They're by Disney. I could probably like find those elsewhere, but it took everything in me, so please subscribe and be proud of me. But now I'm freezing, so it's time to go home. What's up? Currently, two things. Number one, spring cleaning and like some construction and stuff going on in my house. So like that. So if you hear just like knocks and that's what's happening. I actually just got done with a lot of spring cleaning. Like my bathroom has never been cleaner. Like I deep cleaned everything. So I finally took a shower and got all the chemicals off of me. But last week I realized that like I showed you how I do my hair with my new Shark, but I didn't really tell you guys about the hair products I use. It's like every time I post about a product, something changes about the formula. So like all the products I use are gluten-free and then suddenly they have gluten in them. This brand that I'm about to tell you that I have found, it looks like they've had the same formula for a few years. So I feel pretty confident showing you guys this. But for my hair, let's first of all take this down. Number one, it is 1.5 feet of hair. I actually measured it the other day because I was curious. With sensory issues, if you're like, I can't use microfiber towels, sometimes you can't, but use a little trick of having your hands wet or have a lot of lotion on at all times, then you can touch them. Same with like if the microfiber like right now is wet, really helps. Microfiber towels on my hair. Always hang that up to dry there. Just let my hair air dry a little bit. But I want to show you guys the products I've been using and loving, and it really helps me take care of my hair. When you have long hair, you have to take care of it. I understand mental health struggles and how that affects maybe how many times you wash or brush your hair. I am not here to tell you how to live. I'm telling you what I do to take care of my hair. By no means at any point watching this should you feel bad about yourself. I know that like a lot of people watch like, here's my perfect aesthetic skincare and hair care. I love the look of like aesthetic photos and taking aesthetic photos and like making stuff look cozy. I love it, but at the end of the day, I've always prided myself in the fact that I show you guys real life shit.
Don't ever watch my videos and say, she does that, I should be doing that. I'm just letting y'all know, because y'all ask about my hair, and at no point in this should you feel bad about how you take care of your hair or yourself, okay? But this is how I take care of my hair that's 1.5 feet long. So, shall we? Okay, keep doing that. So, this is my newest edition. I used to use Aussie Waves, but I think it's pronounced Lucetta, Luseta. That pause was full dyslexia. But this is the brand. I found it at TJ Maxx. I did my little research because I know sometimes like you can find a shampoo and be like, oh my god, this is so great. And be like, this has a record of doing very bad things to your hair. And it's like, god. But I did some research. People seem to love this. It lists the pH. Now, I'm going to be totally honest, don't know how that pertains to hair, but they do. It says that it's also free of solvents, parabens, and gluten. That was my seller. There's so much hidden gluten in hair products, and like having celiac disease, not only will my skin react to it, it's like it kind of stops your hair from growing well, and like celiac disease has a lot to do with like growth and like bones and nutrients, and like a lot of people don't take that into account, so I try to avoid it. So I do my research when I buy products. So I have been using the Curl Enhancing Coconut Oil Shampoo and Conditioner. It does feel like there is some coconut oil in it when you wash your hair with it, so be warned, you're not gonna feel like super squeaky clean like you would with, say, a clarifying shampoo. I really don't need a clarifying shampoo. I've asked many hairdressers, they're like, no, you're good, like you really don't have any buildup even when I'm just using like drugstore stuff. I don't know if this is considered drugstore shampoo and conditioner, but it's $9 at TJ Maxx and it's not that expensive online either, so I really love this. It's not scented either. It just smells like coconut because it has coconut oil, so I like it. So those are my two big ones. I have to like get in my tub. Oh my god, these are still damp because I used them. Ignore the fact that everything's damp. And then by the same brand, I have these two deep conditioners. It's the argan oil and the coconut milk. They have other ones like rosemary and mint, and that's great, but also it is scented, and I know that my body's not going to react well to that. There is one with turmeric that I want to try. Just haven't been able to get my hands on it, but again, TJ Maxx is where I found these. I started using them. I love them. These are super important if you use any heat on your hair at all. At all. It's also just like good for it in general. Like I used the argan one today. By the way, all of these smell amazing. Just like very natural like scents. I don't use like strawberry fields of 76 or whatever. I don't know what people are naming now, but it smells like argan and coconut oil. My hair right now because I use these. I love them. You take a little bit in your palm, one or the other. Or I haven't tried to combine both, but do what you will. So what I do is after I shampoo my hair, right, I flip my hair upside down like this. I take that product and I start running it through sort of like this, and then I take my brush and I start here and I brush up, and then once I get to about here, usually there's enough conditioner to where I can do full passes. I look like Cousin Ed. I love the Addams Family. Wide tooth comb is going to be your best friend. Then, in order to keep it off of your back, like you can put it in a clip. By no means feel like you have to use any of the products I'm telling you, but this is just how I do my hair. And people have been asking for years how I take care of my hair. So I have this shower cap dedicated to putting my hair up when it's in conditioner. I don't use it when my hair is dry. I'll just put it up in a clip if I have to for when it's dry and I don't want to wash my hair. But this, so when my hair's upside down with the conditioner in it, I just plop it right on in there, and then I shimmy it up and put it right on. That was a lot. And I put it on and I sit with like 5 or 10 minutes depending. And then once that's up, take it out of the shower cap, and then I brush my hair forward as I'm rinsing it. So I wash my hair upside down with lukewarm to cold water, because then it locks in all of the moisture and it closes the cuticle of the hair, so it's a better result with the product. And then, because I always have a hair towel in here, I have like 4 that sit in this little basket. They're all getting washed right now, but I roll them up and I put them in here, and then I just reach in, grab one of those, put my hair up in the towel, and then the final steps are I get some sort of unscented body wash. I like this one by Native, the unscented one. I really haven't had a reaction to it yet, but I haven't been using it a long time. I did use the Lubriderm one. That one was fine. I just ran out, and then I saw that I actually had this one. Doesn't smell like anything. All of Native products are gluten-free, just a simple body wash. And then I use my body wash at the end of the day with a little scrubber. Be careful though if you have psoriasis like me, because this can irritate your skin. I use this on and off depending on the state that my skin is currently in. But I use that, and then I use my Native Sensitive Facial Cleanser. I use the entire Sensitive skincare line by Native. I love it. My skin is very much improved with it, and then that is it. And then I'm done. And then I put my pencil down. And then I go and I like do my lotion and everything for my psoriasis and stuff, but that's where we're at. But that's how I take care of my hair. That is the shower routine. I love it. We're done with here. We're done with the hair care. God, son of a bitch. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. What is this bun doing? I feel like that's fine. If it's not fine, ignore it. Also, my pants are the same color, literally, as my comforter, so nice little optical illusion for you. So before I end this vlog, I just want to catch up with you guys a little bit because I know that Mercury retrograde has begun. Mercury's in Gatorade again. I really do believe that Mercury retrograde affects stuff, but that is one of my favorite jokes about it. It's the Gatorade one. I don't know why. But I wanted to show you guys my new Oracle deck. I actually have 2 new Oracle decks. As we know, I have 3 tarot card decks. Or maybe I haven't stated that before. I have 3 tarot card decks. I kind of collect them. One I got myself when I was very, very young. It's like the traditional set. And then the other 2 I got as gifts. So there's that. But recently I was like, okay, let me get into Oracle decks too, and I really like them. I did a blind date with an Oracle deck where a company sends you a mystery Oracle deck. It's a Messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle deck. It's across the room, I'm not gonna get it. But it's very like cute and nature based and very like generalized, I would say, where it's like if I was doing a reading for a bunch of people that kind of have never been around tarot cards or Oracle decks or anything like that, I would take those out because they're less intimidating. But these I ordered once I knew I sort of liked the Oracle deck, and I have been working with these ever since. I love those. I'll keep them around. I'll probably pull them out at parties, but this one is like when I'm around the cool cats. We're gonna whip this bad boy out. But this is the Witching Hour Oracle, which speaks more to me in general because when I read cards, it's for like things pertaining in my life, problems, people, and same goes for Oracle. So this is the deck I got. You can get these off of Amazon. Make sure you shuffle everything real good. I've just been shuffling for like a day or two, but this is their pattern. Let me fix that again. It does come with an instructional book of like what each card means, but they have like enter at your own risk, pause, salt, boundaries. I've been pulling this one a lot, so we'll get into that. But I actually did a reading with these last night, and it did show like essentially the message was keeping your boundaries up will allow you to embrace more of who you are and protect more of your energy, and you're on the right path. And this is a form of like self-care and self-love, is to have boundaries. And especially with Mercury retrograde, a lot of people are gonna start, just in everyone's life, everything acts weird. A lot of things get revealed during Mercury retrogrades. So that's a big one I've been pulling to, which is the Hanging Bones, Seeing the Signs, which is pay attention to things around you. Pay attention to the signs that the universe is showing you. So the cards I just pulled are Forgotten Ghosts, Seeing the Signs, and then Seasons of the Witch. As it pertains to me, this is usually meaning like somebody that has done me wrong in the past is gonna try and come back into my life, but like I have the ability to see that no, their intentions aren't the best, or they're gonna try and cause chaos in my life, or they're gonna try and cause disruption, but just know that like this is all temporary. And I've been pulling like very accurate readings with these cards, and honestly probably one of my new favorite decks. And they're gorgeous. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Solid packaging. Highly recommend. Let's get back into it. So I've been crocheting this for like a minute. What I want to do, oh, looks like I'm halfway done. I want to make it sort of like a bell sleeve situation where like I connect these and it's a bell sleeve sort of ballet shawl. I may add a hood. It's gonna be a chunky knit ballet shawl, so it's gonna look sort of maybe a little boxy, maybe a little strange, but I also kind of love that. It makes it look more like homemade, which it is, and like authentic, and I just love that. I've started replaying House of Ashes too because my friend is playing it for the first time, and so I want to see what ending he gets, and then I want to see what ending I get playing it for the second time. I'm excited to see that. I'll keep you guys updated on that. I've also started a few new books. I started The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams. It's cute so far. I've been reading a few books recently. I finished The Night Shift. I'm about to finish Hidden Bodies. I still have to finish Play the Fool. I don't know. I keep going back and forth with it. I don't want to DNF it, so I just have to like push through at some point. But I've also been taking a break with crocheting. Not like a permanent break, but like they were out of the yarn for the blanket I'm making and they finally just got it back in stock, so I just got that, and then I'm sure I'll have to order a few more rolls. But
As far as this bell sleeve thing goes, I think it's gonna be really good. I'm hoping to have it done within the next couple weeks here. But with that being said, I'm gonna spend the rest of my night just watching some TV, playing my video game, and relaxing. And crocheting, of course. I really want this done within the next couple weeks. It's looking like so good and I love the color. But with that being said, I do hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.